Persist. Carry on through life with the discipline that will get you to where you want to be. If you spend the rest of your life trading your time for money, you will own nothing and money will own you.
Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Big Money Methods. Today we will go over the final 5 steps to stop being broke and get you on your path to financial freedom. Warren Buffett has 2 rules. Rule 1, never lose money. Rule number 2, never forget Rule 1. So what investment offers a guaranteed return, a guarantee to not lose money? You might say bonds, stocks over a long period of time, maybe even buying a house. You may be correct, but there is one sure thing you should start with before any of those. Start paying off your debt. In the previous video, we learned that you will need to increase your income in order to pursue financial freedom more effectively. Now you might be wondering what to do with that extra income. It is wise to start paying down your debt once you have a growing chunk of savings because it is one way you can guarantee a return on your money. If you have any high interest rate debt, like credit card debt, pay that off immediately. Generally, credit cards have interest rates up to 20%, which is absurd. Paying these off means you are saying no to forking over 20% interest on borrowed money. Paying off debt also frees up money that previously went towards monthly payments. If you overspend on a car loan, you could end up paying $500 a month for a vehicle that you can hardly afford. Imagine if you could save and invest that $500 instead. Don't let debt control your life. You cannot pour from an empty cup, especially not if that cup is in serious debt. If you are drowning in debt, enact a plan to get yourself out of it as quickly as possible. Step 7. Grow your savings and invest. At this point in your financial journey, it would be wise to begin moving money from a simple savings account to some investments. If you are a novice in the field of stocks, I recommend looking for advice from a man named J.L. Collins. You can read his blog or buy his book, The Simple Path to Wealth. He recommends buying a single fund, the Total U.S. Stock Market Index, from Vanguard, VTSAX, or in ETF form, it is known as VTI. Get yourself on a plan to invest daily, weekly, or monthly and stick with it. Throw a chunk of money in as often as you have some surplus laying around. If you do this for a few years, you will watch as your money slowly grows in front of your eyes. Go on Google and search up a compound interest calculator. Using one, you can configure a scenario tailored to you based on your current financial situation. How much can you invest per month? How much will it grow to? How much does the market return? Well, the market generally returns around 10% annually. If we plug this into a calculator and say we invest $500 per month for 10 years, you could end up with around $100,000. If you remain consistent for 20 years, you would have just under $400,000. That is the power of compound interest. Now, across the internet, there are unlimited amounts of investing ideas being thrown out there. But be careful of what you do with your money. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. And never forget Warren Buffett's 2 rules. Step 8. Avoid lifestyle inflation. Let's say I have a friend who last year made $50,000 and was able to save 10% of that money. He ended the year with $5,000 saved. This friend just received a massive pay raise at his job to double that to $100,000. Now he could save that same $5,000 as last year and spend the rest because he earned it, right? Wrong. If he was able to live off of that previous $50,000, he would be very wise to continue spending the same amount as he was before, but now he can save and invest far more money. This is a problem a lot of people are dealing with. When they start making adult amounts of money, they think they need to spend adult amounts of money. New car, nice watch, nice house, fancy poodle with a fancy haircut. These people spend money to impress others. Rarely do the things they buy truly make them happy. This is the wrong way to go about using your income. Instead of letting your increased income elevate your lifestyle, try to save that money instead. Your future self will thank you. I have a good friend who makes about $250,000 per year and drives a 2006 Ford Taurus that he bought for $2,000. I also have another friend who makes around $100,000 but drives a $50,000 Audi. One is spending less than 1% of his annual income on his car, the other is spending 50%. Who would you rather be? I recently received about a 20% increase in my income and personally struggled to fight off the urge to elevate my lifestyle. As soon as I saw that extra money coming in, I had to remind myself of all these steps. When the year is over and the work is done, wouldn't you rather have something to show for all of your hard work? A good tip for spending money is this. If you want to buy something expensive, sleep on it first, at least one night. Chances are you wake up the next day realizing you don't need it. Step 9. Update your goals. As you run through life, tearing through all of your goals and achieving your dreams, you might feel like you are at the end of the road. It might be time to sit down again with a pencil and a piece of paper and plan out the next portion of your financial plans. Frequently setting new goals or pushing the boundaries higher is very beneficial to achieving success. Starting off with little goals and achieving small victories is a smart way to motivate yourself in the beginning, but what should you do once you've crossed everything off the list? Make a new list. Imagine your life 5 years in the future. Where would you be if you spent every day doing the same things that you do now? Where will your trajectory take you? Can you save more, spend less? Could you waste less time, earn more money? Anything is possible when you begin to focus and hone in on what you strive to achieve. Start a business, start working out, start eating while standing, or talking while walking. Now that you've got some money saved and no credit card debt, I'll bet you can multitask too. Step 10. Persist. Carry on through life with the discipline that will get you to where you want to be. Don't let people, places, or things distract you from your goals of financial freedom. You have the power to break the shackles of being broke and bury them in the dirt beneath the junkyard of your old limitations. Money is a tool best used to purchase time. If you spend the rest of your life trading your time for money, you will own nothing and money will own you. Thanks for watching. Now go out there and do something influential.